Welcome to Candyholics Anonymous again. There, I gotta adjust the screen for a second. I'm Cody. You know me by now. Wow, my hair looks really bad. No matter what I do to it. I'll try to move up here so I can keep the light off the screen. That is just not working. But okay. We will do what we must do. Okay, so welcome to the first video, Candyholics Anonymous video for 2018. What is today? What's my phone? January 9th. Doing this a little bit early today. Excuse me. Feeling a little funky since last night. I don't know why. Anyway, this is the first video for 2018. Here I am. Was not real sure that I was going to do one today, but because of recently bad weather, yesterday just was not pretty at all. But I am back here today after taking a break for Christmas and New Year's and all that. Alright, we're going to talk a little bit about, well, actually we're going to cover some different subjects today. I'm going to broaden out a little bit today, different subjects. We're going to talk about candy history, where it actually came from, which might be a real kick in the head for you. But we'll also be talking about NCIS and the rumors around it. We'll be talking about The Walking Dead. Negan needs to die. Let's just get rid of him and get that over with, okay? Because honestly, man, the guy creeps me out. He reminds me of about half the teachers I had in high school, and just generally in school. So, yeah, I would be very interested in seeing that guy go real soon. What else? Prison Break. I'm going to talk a little bit about Prison Break, which ought to be interesting. I don't know, maybe. And, just a second. Oh, crap. Learn how to spell. So anyway. Alright, let's get started. Yeah, let's just get started. Don't do that. It's not what I wanted. Alright. Okay, let's just go ahead and hit this. The thing is, according to this, what does it say? The history of candy is believed to go back to the ancient Egyptians at around 2000 BC. I never knew that it went that far. I would have figured maybe 300 or 400 years ago myself, but you know, it shows how up to date I am on some things. Shut up, Dad. But let's see. The first candies at around 2000 BC were made from honey mixed with fruit or nuts. Sugar candy was invented by the Indians about 250 AD. I'm reading this off pages, off my notes here. So you got to bear with me. Some of it's not complete. So, machine spun cotton candy, you know, the cotton candy that you find at the circuses and the fairs and the carnivals and all that. They always have that big whirly machine, you know, it sits right there, makes the candy. All right, no problem. The machine-spun cotton candy was introduced by William Morrison and John C. Wharton in 1897 in Tennessee. There's another Tennessee original for you. Let's see. They actually invented the world's first cotton candy machine. It was a big hit, and in 1904, Morrison and Wharton took their cotton candy, which they called fairy floss at the time. They didn't even call it cotton candy. They called it fairy floss. I really have to... with my imagination, it's not a real good idea for me to speculate exactly what they were flossing. So, oh, I'm gonna burn for that. Yeah, probably. And it's only a Tuesday. Took their cotton candy, which they called fairy floss, to the St. Louis World's Fair. They sold each box for 25 cents, and they quite literally made a killing from it. And they made a lot of money that day. And let's see. Who invented the first candy bar? I have that answer for you after much intense investigation on Google. Joseph Fry invented the first candy bar in 1847. It doesn't say exactly where. No, it doesn't say where exactly. All right. He discovered a way to mix some melted cacao butter back in defatted or Dutched cocoa powder along with sugar to create a paste that would be pressed into a mold. And when I say cacao, I mean that's exactly what it says. C-A-C-A-O. Cacao butter. And it was defatted or Dutched. It was defatted. It was mixed. It was mixed into it. Mixed, refined, and then mixed again. Basically, is how it's explained. And he discovered how to do this, and he decided for a rectangular shape. It started out as a square. And it was okay and everything, and it wasn't that bad. It says that although he wasn't very impressed with the shape, but it tasted good. Who said that? I don't know. It tasted good. Okay, well, as long as it tastes good, hey, why not? Okay. It sold for about 2 cents at the time, and this is 1847, so it only sold for about 2 cents. It was that was the economy, the 19th century. Come on, man, right? And but he was the first guy that invented the candy bar. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to see. Here's a little more information. What was the first candy company? The company, considered the oldest continuously operating candy company, in the United States, is best known for its namesake candy, Necco wafers. Its seasonal Sweethearts, Convention Hearts, and brands such as the Clark Bar and Haviland Thin Mints. In fall of 2010, Necco produced its 1 trillionth Necco wafer candy. And we are going to this and see, No, I don't want to donate anything. Let's see. Okay. The Necco wafer candy, the manufacturer of candy, was created in 1901. So, and it's remained in the greater Boston area. But since December 2007, Necco has been bought and owned by American Capital. So, okay, you know. So there's that. I know, this is just such riveting information, isn't it? Yeah, you know you like it. Come on. Can't hide from me. Okay, here's something. Where was Candy? Would you stop that? Why are you blocking me? All right, there we go. Where was candy first made? Aside from sugar, candy was also made by combining sugar with honey and nuts. We already know that. Or honey with nuts. Fruit candies were made by combining fruit. Come on, guys, we know this part already. Okay. Cacao was first invented in Mexico, now get this, in 1519, and was brought back to Europe by the Spaniards in the country who uncovered it. Okay, I can believe that. You know, I can go along with that. I need a little bit of my tea here. Lipton. Green tea. Take that, Sean. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get a bird from him real soon. How about this? What was the first hard candy ever made? Fruit-shaped hard candy is a common type of sugar candy containing sugar, flour, and Chiki, C-H-I-K-K-I, are homemade nut brittles popular in India. Between the nuts or seeds is hard sugar candy. In Germany, Haribo gummy bears were the first gummy candy ever made. I thought gummy bears were only created back, what, 1980s, something like that. You know, I thought it was new back then. Wrong. Okay. All right, here's another. Nah, not that. Come on. Give me some useful information. Why was candy invented? Well, this is a good one. I already have an answer for that one, but if I need to bring that up. The word candy comes from the Persian word kandi. Q-A-N-D-I. Candy. But experts know candy itself is much older than the ancient Persians. Defining candy as any confection made with sugar, honey, or another sweetener, experts have identified manuscripts that depict candies from ancient Egypt. Oh, come on! Why was it invented? Dude, come on! Yeah, we know this, all right. You saw that, right? Not just me. Okay, well, look. I guess I'm going to have to go back to an earlier answer from one of the other videos, which is okay with me, but yeah. As I remember it, and it's on YouTube, you can look it up. Chocolate was used largely because a doctor had it for an idea as something easy for kids to take to help with anybody that had digestive problems. And because cocoa is a natural medicine, if it's refined properly and mixed well, it can do a lot of things. It can help with headaches. It can help with stomach aches. It can calm somebody down. It can also pep somebody up. It depends on the situation and on the circumstances. So you've got a variety of uses for chocolate and for different types of candy. You know, like the peppermint candies or the candy canes. You know, those were also considered as a cheap, affordable type of medicine. Excuse me. And that way kids would actually be able to have something that they would take that would not taste as bad as castor oil. Oh, memories. And cough syrup too. And at the time that these things came out, it was a lot cheaper. It was a lot easier for anybody who didn't have any pocket money really to just be able to get their hands on. You know, for I don't know, a penny, maybe 2 cents, they could get their hands on this stuff, and they could feel much better in a very short amount of time. So yeah, it really worked for them. Don't you dare go out on me. Okay, so that would give you a reason as to why. I've stated it before, but you know, that's okay. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. All right. So let's see. We talked about ancient Egyptians living high on the pyramids and having their candy and their cake, and they could eat all of it too. Let's see. William Morrison and John C. Wharton were the ones who were responsible for inventing the first cotton candy machine. And Joseph Fry invented the first candy bar in 1847. We talked about that. So okay, that's it for that part. All right. Let's see. Now onward and westward. The Walking Dead. Now the new season starts in February, I've been told, which is a big relief because I'd gotten some interesting misinforming information previously, and it should be a very interesting season. For one thing, Negan, still practicing English. For somebody who's from San Diego, I'm still practicing English, right? Negan has just got to go. That guy's gotta die. Oh boy, he is Captain A-hole. He really is. You know, I hate that guy. He's got to be one of the most evil characters I've ever seen. Let's see. Yeah. But anyway, this is going to be very interesting because, you know, it's playing on the comic book. I never knew there was a comic book. Okay, give me a break. But the thing is, it's playing on the comic book. All Out War is what the comic was called, and that's what they're really going after. They did that with what, season 7 And yeah, they did that with season 7, and they've done it with season 8 so far. And yeah, here we go. Here we go. Still, the really big thing will be Rick and Daryl. Calm down, girls. It's not February yet. I know you all want to see Daryl. Rick's a cool guy too, but Daryl's the badass. Yeah, I know. I keep hearing about that. Well, shit. No, I'm not jealous, so shut up. He's only making millions of dollars. Oh boy. But yeah, the big thing about this new season will be that it's going to be war on the saviors, and whoever comes out of this is basically going to rule the roost. You know, it's going to be winner take all, and I do mean winner take all. You know, there's not going to be any compromises about this. You know, that's pretty obvious. Rick doesn't exactly do compromises very well, does he? He can play well with others as long as they're not trying to kill him or bite him. Let's see. Let's see here. Oops. Excuse me. All right. Yeah. So anyway, in February it's going to be really something else. To be honest, for myself, I never imagined that anybody would ever be able to create a horror series about zombies that would be able to last more than a season. You know, it's like, zombie, kill it, and then what? 4 feet later, another zombie, kill it. Okay, yeah, no problem. It's like, how is this going to last? You know, how's this sort of thing going to last, man? It's just, I don't know. They got really good writers. What can I say? And and it's really funny too, because last year, up until last year, maybe a little bit before last year, I'd never seen an episode of Walking Dead. It was my neighbor April who introduced me to The Walking Dead, and she was so shocked when she found out I had never seen an episode of The Walking Dead before, and it was like. she looked ridiculous. She really did. She was like, "You're serious? You're kidding, right?" You know. And I said, "No, I'm not kidding. I've never seen The Walking Dead. I never actually wanted to see The Walking Dead. I didn't care about The Walking Dead. You know, what do I care? You want to see great zombie movies? Go back to George A. Romero, right? You know, God rest his soul and all of that." But, you know, it's like, once you see Night of the Living Dead, you've seen every zombie movie ever made, right? Basically. But, you know, be that as it may, I was able to hang out with April a lot. I still hang out with April a lot. Her and the kids. And she, one day, I don't know, just out of the blue, she said, "You know, I got to catch up on Walking Dead." And I said, "Really? You know, what is that?" And she just kind of looked at me funny. And it was kind of like, "What? What'd you say? What do you mean? What is The Walking Dead?" I said, "I'm familiar with it a little bit. You know, I'm acquainted with it a little bit. You know, I know it's a show or a movie series or something. I don't know what it is." And that just completely knocked her back. And she was like, oh, in her own words, she was like, hell to the no. You gotta see this. You gotta see The Walking Dead. And I was like, well, okay, I guess. I was not real optimistic about it. I didn't know I was gonna like it or anything. And now a year later, I'm waiting for the next season to get started. Just so we can catch up, and get to the new episodes and everything. We watched every episode, me and April and the kids. We watched every episode. We know exactly where everything's at, where everybody is at. Maybe a couple of questions swimming around right now, But yeah, it was just like, okay, sure. I'll try Walking Dead. I'll try a few episodes, 2 episodes at the most, probably, right? That's what I thought. And after about, what did I watch? After the first 6 or 7 episodes, I was like, oh crap. You got any more of this? You got more episodes, right? And she was like, yeah, I got more episodes. I gotta get some more. I gotta get some more DVDs, but I got another DVD with episodes on it. I said, all right, great. Plug it in. Let's keep watching this shit. Like, okay, yeah. And like I said, a year later, I'm still watching it. I'm having a lot of fun with it, which I really didn't expect to do, because I don't watch a lot of TV to start with. Not really. And then she got me into a show called Chicago Fire, which is pretty good. You can walk out on it and come back 5 minutes later and still be in the same spot. You didn't miss anything. That's about how the material is. That guy Severide, though, he's got to slow down on the girls. He's the man hoe in the whole show, man. He hasn't. This guy can't meet a girl without sleeping with her. Okay, it's just that's pretty obvious. Oh my God, what a hoe! And then what? Prison Break. Prison Break's a pretty good show. I was skeptical about that too. She got a text from some guy in Knoxville who likes to dress like a rapper. God, that's pathetic. And I'm not even gonna say his name. Get mad all you want, boy. She is not for you. She's already got somebody, and it's not me. And so but we got into watching Prison Break, which is a pretty cool show, and we're caught up. Let's see, where are we now? Season 4. We're on season 4. We're catching up on episodes with season 4. Good story, but oh wow. Season 4 really does not have anything to do with Michael's original plan in season 1. It's like, how screwed up can this show get? How badly can things go for Michael? Oh man. I mean, yeah, okay. He and Lincoln are both out of prison, but so's that douchebag Teabag, and he's got all the money somewhere. Like, oh, come on. Wow. Let's see. Gretchen's dead. I remember that. Bellick, who should be dead, but he's still alive. probably. And now they've been hired out by somebody, I forget who, to go after the company in season 4. So, oh my God, you got Schofield, Michael Schofield. You got Lincoln, Sucre, Sarah, who turns out to be alive after keeping us in suspense for about half the season in season 3. It's like, oh, they killed her. You know, that pissed me off. You know, it's like, you can't kill Sarah. She's got too much of the show is centered around her. Come on. You can't kill Sarah. You idiots. So, but it turns out that she's alive. I'm still waiting for an explanation to that one. Let me get this little smudge off of there. My God. Let's see, who do we have? We got Schofield, we got Link. I really hope LJ's not in on this. We got Sarah, we got Teabag, Sucre, Bellick. Is Bellick in on this? You know, it's possible. Huh, how'd I do that? Never mind. So they're all in. Mahone. I couldn't remember how to pronounce his name. The drug addict guy, you know, the FBI drug head. Sounds kind of appropriate now. So yeah, you got all those guys in, and so apparently season 4 is going to be very interesting because they're all going to go after the company. Ooh. Right. That's going to be something else. How's your tattoos going to cover this one, Michael? Unless you really are a genius, which you just might be. I don't know. Oh man, let's see what else. What else? Oh, NCIS. NCIS. God, that's going to be a rough one. That is going to be a rough show for me to let go. Because I've watched that show since the beginning. Abby leaving the show. Ducky leaving the show. Hey, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong on this. Ducky, I completely understand. The man is 84. 84, 86, something like that. Hang on a minute. Let me check that out. Alrighty. Oh, sorry about the light. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Ducky. Great. That's. Hang on. What's his name? Yeah. David McCallum. Alright, let's see here. Wikipedia again. At least they're good for something, right? Okay, yeah. David McCallum, 84. Man. Dude was born in 1933. And he plays Ducky. He's played Ducky for the last 16 years. Started out as Ilya Kurikin on the TV show The Man from U.N.C.L.E. back in the 60s, the mid 60s, I guess. Not the. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is the only other show he's known for. Okay, well, you know. But apparently, Ducky will be leaving the show. I mean, that's okay though. I mean, he's 84. Come on. If anybody's got the right to retire from that show, it's got to be Ducky. You know, I mean, guy's got to take care of himself. You know. Let's see. Yeah. You see, even here they're not. Even here they're not admitting anything. It's not even on this site. But once Abby and Ducky go, to be completely honest, I'm going to have a very hard time watching it again. I'm already having a hard time watching it, you know, because I know that Abby's on her way out. Ducky, the man, is on his way out, and basically, even though, you know, nobody's really saying it, we all get the idea that he is on his way out. But be that as it may, I wish the man every happiness. Absolutely. He has given us 16 great years of a really great character, you know, really insightful, wise, you know, and he's probably the only person besides the director, Leon, that can actually give Gibbs a hard time. I don't think there's anybody else that could, you know, except maybe Abby. You know, Abby can give him a hard time, but that's because Abby's like his daughter, you know. You know, and you know you're thinking it too. I know I am. You know, Abby has always been like his surrogate daughter, you know, to make up for Kelly, you know, that sort of thing. And I don't know, man. I mean, they've got a decent cast of characters for NCIS these days, but the truth is, just not doing it for me anymore. Really not doing it for me. Not even Gibbs. Even Gibbs isn't doing it for me anymore, and he's the star of the show, and I've got a lot of respect for the guy. I've been a fan of his for years. I still remember his first movie, you know. What was it? I don't remember, but I remember seeing him in his first movie and everything. But even Mark Harmon's not doing it for me anymore, you know, as an actor, as a character anymore. And it'll be something else if they do keep the show going after this year. I think I got to agree with my dad. He has the idea that they're probably just going to go out very quietly, not say a word to anybody, and still be on top of the ratings heap. You know, I think that is very possible, and it's not like it would be a bad thing, you know. So it's like, yeah, okay. So, you know, it's been a great show. It was a great show until after Ziva and Dinozo. Well, it started going downhill for me after Ziva left. And they had to bring in Bishop. I know a lot of people have gotten used to her. I have managed to tolerate her as the best that I can, but I still can't get over the cheerleader that's got to sit on the floor instead of sitting at a desk. Back when she first came in, right? Everybody, I know you know. Everybody, you remember this? She would always plop down on the floor with her laptop and start doing her thing. Come on. It's NCIS. Have a little integrity. I mean, you still got McGee. But even a guy like McGee can't hold the whole show by himself. That's not going to happen. Palmer. Balmer. Yeah, well, he's a good character, but there's no way he can carry a show. There's no way. You know, not going to happen, man. You know. See who else we got. Well, like I said, you know, you got other characters. You can keep watching if you want. God bless you. Enjoy the show. I hope you do for the time that it has left. Excuse me. I really need to get something to eat. And, but for me, personally, I'm done. I really am done with NCIS after this season, I think. And there's also the rumor, especially since there's the rumor that they're going to kill Abby before the end of the season. I'm going to kill somebody like Abby. You do that. I won't just. Not only will I stop watching the show, I will be extremely pissed. Very, very pissed. But anyway, I really hope not. I really want her to go out. I really want her to go out with as little bull as possible, you know? I think she deserves that. I think she deserves a happy ending. And no matter how many fans it might cost. But yes, absolutely, let her have a happy ending. That's what I really want to see. Alright, well, I think that'll do it for today. Now I got to put this video together. I hope the volume was up far enough. Let's see. That's Candyholics for today. Candyholics Anonymous for today. I'm Cody. You can catch the videos, the videos for Candyholics Anonymous here on Facebook. You have my group page, Candyholics Anonymous, on Facebook. You also have Candyholics Anonymous on my page, on my YouTube, on YouTube. Cody, let's see, youtube.com/Cody Marmon. CODYMARMON. Yeah, like the car. And it's all lowercase. I never capitalize anything. Believe me. Only when I write anything do I capitalize anything. So yeah. But the videos are online. You can catch them 24 hours a day. Any day you want. Anytime you want. It's on the internet. It's not going to go away. Right? Right? That one was for Josh. That's for Josh. Oh. Overgrown chipmunk. I swear, that's what he looks like. He looks like a giant chipmunk. Yep. All right. Cody Marmon here, representing for Candyholics Anonymous. My co-host, Josh Wells. Oh, boy. Let's see, I will get back to you with another video in a few days, probably. I've got some work I need to do. I've got some commission work I need to do, so I need to research on that for a while, for a couple of days. Try to get some stuff done. Try to get that on the... Hey, come back here. Try to get that on the ball. And then I'll see about having another video ready by the weekend, possibly. If so, great. If not, I'm gonna have to wait and find out. All right. Anyway, Cody, Candyholics Anonymous. You know where I live. You better not know where I live. I'll take out a restraining order on you. All right. Bye.